Capricorn, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person on your mind. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. If you have not yet subscribed, then go ahead and do so, and that way you'll be notified when future videos are released. Today we will look at tarot cards and oracle cards and even some personal messages. Just keep in mind, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. If you feel that any role needs to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means, go ahead and flip it. All right, if you hear any noise, it is thundering outside, something vicious. All right, we start this reading off with the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the Hierophant, followed by the Seven of Cups sitting in the reverse, honey. All right, listen. You might be on your way to a pretty high level commitment with this Hierophant showing up. Now, it could be a Taurus, could be something going on in Taurus season. But the Hierophant is all about kind of conforming to the norm. You know, that traditional type relationship, you know, maybe marriage, living together, whatever that means to you. Whatever it means to you to be kind of conventional in this relationship. But it looks like you guys learn a whole lot from each other. This is a very grounded person, and it's somebody that you are definitely destined to meet. This is a very karmic relationship, but in the best of ways. Meaning, I feel like both of you guys may have gone through some turmoil in relationships. But because you gave good out and they gave good out, you are now being rewarded with each other. This is what I feel. And so it looks like there's going to be a lot of progress. There's a lot of growth in this relationship. I love the Wheel of Fortune showing up. But it feels a lot like you guys may feel like soulmates, if you believe in that, or just at the very least, very kindred spirits. You really enjoy each other's company. And then with the Seven of Cups, listen. It's no more options on the table. You know, when the Seven of Cups sits in the upright, it's like a person trying to decide, you know, having commitment issues. But no, this is very decisive behavior right here. Somebody is looking at things very clearly. You and this person are looking at this very clearly. And it just looks like the cycles of life are changing for you guys. And this is really going to grow into a very high level of commitment. All right, let us get, I don't know, one or two from here. Okay, we got the Queen of Cups. Yes. Okay, with any of the cups, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. But when you deal with the Queen of Cups, honey, you deal with somebody that is so nurturing, so healing to your soul, to your heart. Just a very, very supportive person. I love that. This is a person that knows how to give their love freely. That's beautiful. All right, we got the Star card, okay? Listen, this person may stand out, okay? But this is really having a lot of clarity about the situation. Seeing this person very clearly, seeing that they kind of stand out in the crowd of darkness. And it's like, this also can represent being in the spotlight or being recognized. And so if you're not in the spotlight, or this person isn't in the spotlight in some type of way, it's being recognized for who you are in this relationship. And it's so important for us to be heard and recognized in any relationship. Could be dealing with an Aquarius or something in Aquarius season as well. All right, let's get one. All right, that came out before I could even say let's get one more. All right, we got this King of Swords. And so we've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. So what this really tells me now, whether these energies are for a male, female, doesn't really matter. We're talking about energy, not gender, okay? But we do have a divine counterpart here. We have one person that really operates from the heart, very emotional, and then we have another person that's very much in the mind. This is somebody that's good with their words, somebody that definitely is very intentional, very strategic in the way in which they go about their lives. And so sometimes you can have this really nice balance with that duality, where one person softens the other person up, the other person may toughen the other person up, just as an example, okay? So you've got, you guys are, you know, maybe softening up the one that thinks mostly from the mind to think from the heart, and vice versa. All right, let's get one. I love that. You know, They say opposites attract for a reason, but I think it's because we fill in where the other person kind of has some stretching and they're not really filled in. We got the freaking Hierophant again, honey. I feel like higher level commitment, marriage, or a Taurus. There's something in Taurus season. But you can see that there's a stairway here. This person is very, very happy, almost in a meditative state, the way they're sitting. They have their eyes closed. But it's like, you know, going to this higher level, and this may have been something that you really wanted for a very long time, or what this person wanted for a very long time. And now it's here. And somebody's overjoyed. You know, I love that. All right, and it's under the Wheel of Fortune, and so that means it's like, maybe something's going to happen unexpectedly to kind of trigger this into that area. Or it's just like destined to be at this moment, like divine timing type thing. We got the Three of Cups, honey. Yes, yes. The Three of Cups is all about friendships. It's celebrations, aka could be weddings, things like that. But it's really having a great circle of support around you. All right? Beautiful. It almost looks like they could be like bridesmaids. Love that card. All right, let's get one or two more. This is a beautiful reading. I'm happy for my Capricorns out there. Oh, child. Let me tell you something. We got another counterpart going on here. We got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups again. And so again, we have that dynamic, that duality of one person being very emotional, one person being very strategic, very grounded. So you've got kind of that very passionate, and then this person has a lot of passion, but they also think very strategically. But what this King of Pentacles offers is something very solid. What this Queen of Cups offers is something very supportive, loving, and giving. I freaking love this reading for you guys. I want to see when this person thinks about you. What do they think? So what comes to their mind when you pop up into it? I shouldn't even be laughing, because I should expect that this card would come out with this reading. But we got the Nine of Cups. When this person thinks about you, honey, they think you are an absolute wish come true, a dream come true. They very much feel very abundant with you, and that you guys can have a lot of abundance together, whether that be spiritually or materially. And, you know, this also can represent a lot of really good health. And so, you know, when you are happy, it is amazing that you do feel so much better. This also says best all wines or something. You guys may like wines together, drinking wine. All right. The Ace of Cups. Listen, now this can represent marriage. This can represent a proposal. This can represent a new baby. This can represent a new relationship. And so this may be a new relationship, or this may be a relationship that is transforming and growing. And the cup spilleth over, honey. The cup is spilling over with love when this person thinks about you. That's so beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, something's gonna happen quick, honey. We got the Eight of Wands that shows up. Now, you could be dealing with a fire sign. So this fire sign may push things along very quickly. Aries, Leo, or a Sag. But the Eight of Wands is like things happening very quickly, taking action very quickly, things changing very quickly, or maybe even news arriving very quickly. I like it. But somebody shot out these bullets, and they're gonna land somewhere, okay? And I kind of represent that as like Cupid's arrows. All right, hold on. Okay, let's get one or two more. What does this person think about when they think about you? All right, we got the Tower in the reverse. Whatever happens, this person doesn't want this to come apart, honey. They do not want this situation to end. They do fear it changing because they do love it so much. All right. Typically, when I see the Tower card, I'm like, oh, Lord, not the Tower card. Five of Cups that sits in the reverse. If you guys have had disputes, if you've had problems in the past, maybe you guys split at one point and came back together. But this card is all about, listen, having fair fights, getting the peace. You know, if you guys do have disagreements, resolving those disagreements. So that, why? So that that Tower won't come down. This person wants this relationship to stay together. All right, we got the Two of Swords, and it is sitting here in the reverse. And so there may be a compromise that's needed between the two of you, because there is a definite duality in personalities. And so you guys have to compromise with each other. But this also could represent that somebody's a little bit indecisive, a little bit confused, maybe too much information going on in their head at one time to focus in a little bit. So, all right, let us move on to some oracle cards. I think the tarot has told us this is a cute, beautiful, amazing connection with so much love. We got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. Absolutely. Living in the present moment and enjoying every moment that you have together. Stopping to smell the roses. All right, we got love yourself first. Yes, sir. You can't be in a healthy relationship until you've learned how to do that first. And so this says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And yes, it really does. All right, one more. Okay, well, two more since they want to force their way out of the deck. All right, we got codependency that sits in the reverse along with soulmates. So codependency in the upright is addictions are affecting your romantic life. It's sitting in the reverse. Now, you may have had things like that in the past. Maybe it was with this person, but it looks like things are very healthy, especially with the other cards that we have. And then the soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate is what the card says. So, yes. All right, okay. All right, let us get one from this deck. Photograph. Okay, this is somebody that wants to make new memories with you, and it goes back to if you guys had separated at one point and came back together. It's because you or this person or both of you were just very nostalgic for each other, nostalgic for more memories together. And if that wasn't the case, then this is just a person that loves being around you. You love being around them, and when you're not together, you really miss each other. All right. You want those memories together. Looking at photographs of you guys together. Twin flames. This is a yin and yang balance. This is representative of a union. It represents duality is what it says on this card. And that's where you guys are balancing each other because you're not bringing the exact same qualities to the relationship. You're bringing something that actually complements each other. And that's beautiful. All right, we got the not today card that's sitting in the reverse. And when it's in the upright, it's like being angry, having boundaries up, kind of walls up, avoiding talking to people, not really dealing with the hurt. But it's like sitting in reverse. So you guys may have really good conversations about things that you have been through in your life. And really able to converse about those things and heal together in ways that you may need, to grow and expand into this beautiful Hierophant energy. All right, we got life is art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, and enjoy the dance. All right, let's get a Fairy Temple Oracle card. And it looks like you guys, just with this card, it makes me feel like you guys are creating like a beautiful romance. This is what it feels like. You also could be an artist. This person could be an artist or even a dancer. We got two fairy temples, and I'm going to take it. We got legacy, and this is trust, inspire, and fulfill. And so, we talked about this kind of being that soulmate, or maybe you guys have been waiting on each other and manifesting each other, and now it's here. And now we got take flight, daring, bravery, and certainty. This is, taking that leap of faith, jumping off that side of that cliff like the Fool card shows, and going for it, okay? All right, let's get some personal messages. Twin flames. Twin flames again. You guys really balance each other very nicely. This says cats and dogs can fight or they can choose to get along. You guys are very different from each other like cats and dogs, but you definitely are choosing to get along. We have darkness illuminates the light. What weren't you seeing? And so I just feel like with this, you are really healing with this person in your life. And then we have negative thoughts slow you down. Child, yes, they will. And they'll weigh you down too if you're not careful. This says, what others think of you, that's none of your business, okay? Focus on you and your happiness. This says, mistakes are a fact of life. It is the response to the errors that counts. That's a Nikki Giovanni quote. And then we've got, if people don't see your uniqueness, then show them the door. Be you always. And I really feel like you are able to be yourself with this person and be very honest. Let's get a poem. This one's sticking to my fingers. All right, number 28, insecurity. The brutality of what I would be as opposed to what I should be forced me to look internally so I could understand my insecurity. Okay, so you may have had to do some soul searching. This person may have had to do some soul searching. This may be a reason, if you guys were together, split, and came back together, that you needed to do that searching to come back together. If that's not the case, then you are doing that with each other. It's beautiful. It's still a beautiful poem because it's recognizing that at times you may have compromised your own self-worth, and now you're standing in that and saying, I don't need to be anything but what my heart and desire drives me to be. You know, you don't have, didn't we have one like this? Oh, yeah. If people don't see your uniqueness, show them the door, be you. And I think you're really realizing that you have to be you. You cannot, be anybody but you. All right. Let's see what this person would want to say to you if they could. Anything at all. Can we just cuddle? So you might have a cuddler on your hands. Somebody that likes to cuddle. I pretend not to crave you as much as I really do out of fear. So this is a person that may not want to be as vulnerable because they may still be doing some healing on their own. You may not even realize how much. It says it's hard to talk to you sometimes. And I really feel like that comes from a place of vulnerability for this person. It might be a little scary. I could have or should have treated you better. So they may be thinking about how they can be better to you today. Too many. All right. Let's get a... All right. We got big old ones coming out. Let's see. I'm fucked up. So this person realized they got some healing to do. They got something to fix in themselves. If I could be anywhere right now, it would be next to you. All right. They love being around you. Love spending time. You may love spending time with them too. I'm working on being a better person. Hey, that's all you can ask anybody to do. I appreciate you so much, even when I've failed at expressing it. And your eyes, mesmerizing. All right, well, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.